What if the final round was never truly the last? What if the gloves were not hung up for good, but simply waiting for the right moment? Imagine the roar of the crowd building again, flashes of cameras lighting up the arena, and a familiar theme echoing through the speakers. Just when fans believed the story had reached its emotional conclusion, talk of Rocky 7 begins to spread like wildfire. And now the question is everywhere. Is this the shocking return nobody expected? Welcome back to the Celebrity Scoop Insider, your home for the biggest movie possibilities and the most talked about comebacks in Hollywood. Rocky Balboa's journey began with Rocky, a film that turned Sylvester Stallone into a global icon. The story was never just about boxing. It was about heart, discipline, sacrifice, and the power of getting back up when life knocks you down. Over the decades, audiences followed Rocky through triumph and heartbreak, championship glory, and personal loss. Each sequel added layers to his character. By the time we reached Rocky Balboa, it felt like a powerful farewell. Rocky stepped into the ring one last time, proving that spirit does not fade with age. Later, in Creed, he passed the torch to a new generation, becoming a mentor and guiding force. So, why are fans suddenly talking about Rocky 7? The shock comes from the idea that there may still be unfinished business. Not necessarily another world title fight, but a deeper emotional chapter. Perhaps this return would focus on legacy in a way we have not seen before. Rocky has always represented resilience. Maybe the next story explores what happens when a legend must defend his values rather than his record. Imagine a scenario where Rocky is drawn back into the spotlight by circumstances beyond his control. A young fighter facing overwhelming pressure. A personal challenge that forces him to confront his own past mistakes. The ring could once again become the center of attention, but the true battle might be internal. A fight against doubt, against time, against the fear of stepping back into a world that has moved on. The shocking return would not simply rely on nostalgia. It would need emotional weight. Stallone stepping back into the role would symbolize more than another sequel. It would represent the endurance of a character who has inspired audiences for nearly 50 years. Rocky is not defined by victory alone. He is defined by heart. Fans are talking because Rocky's story feels timeless. Every generation connects with the idea of being underestimated and rising anyway. A seventh chapter could remind us why this character became a cultural symbol in the first place. If you're excited about the possibility of Rocky 7 and this shocking return, make sure you subscribe to the Celebrity Scoop Insider right now. Like this video to support the channel and help it grow. Comment below and tell me whether you think Rocky should step back into the spotlight. And do not forget to share this video with your friends so they can join the conversation. Stay tuned for more legendary movie discussions right here on the Celebrity Scoop Insider.